What's up, guys? My name is DJ. Welcome to Gamma Bro Hulk Reviews. Today I'm going to be featuring a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure, and this is from the 2003 cartoon series. The thing about Turtles is, they came out with just some stellar, kick-ass cartoon series from the classic 80s to the 2003, 2012. All three of those are just like absolutely fantastic cartoons. The most recent Ninja Turtles cartoon, not so much. I'm not really a fan. In regards to the other three, I think they're just like awesome, kick-ass cartoons. And this figure is going to be dealing with the 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon. And here's the figure. So this is Ninja Action Raphael. This particular figure came out in 2004. 2003 Ninja Turtle figures are hit or miss in a lot of people's eyes. I particularly like the face sculpts. I like the style. This is a rendition of a classic Ninja Flip figure from the 80s line, and they basically redid it 2003's style and aesthetics. The feet are usually a little bit bigger just for balance action. There's hollowness to the feet, and you would use this and squish his head down and fold his legs so his knees would go towards his chest, and then let go and he'd pop and flip like this and then land. Particularly, I'm not going to do that. I tend to baby my figures, but the old vintage line Raphael, I used to flip him around all the time. And as for packaging, it came out with the classic 2003 packaging with Raph's face on the front. Came out with a different pair of size. It came out with a silver size with black handles. I particularly like this style of size for these figures. I'm not sure why, so I have the other size, but I just like the way these look with this particular figure. I think it just because it matches like the elbow and knee pads. I just think aesthetically it looks really, really good. And also there's these little lines here on the shoulders and part of the chest that you line up the arms just so you can get it lined up perfectly. But you can also flip the arms back and they'll flip forward and also give you momentum. That's another way of doing it. Now with the 2003 Turtle series, they have longer bandanas. They have the very stylized faces, which I tend to really like. They have their classic black belts. And this particular one comes with a really, really dark shell, which should be more of like a greenish color. A little bit of brown in it, but this is very, very, very black. It has a very unique backpack that they tend to hide the weight and the mechanism that actually makes it flip. From a distance, it just looks like a giant weird hump, but it's supposed to be like a backpack that's on the back. They have their little tail and some very interesting weathering on the bottom, like really on the sides and the bottom. Again, the big feet just for balance purposes. The thing about these figures from this era, I think stylized wise, I think it's very nice. I love the way they look. I just think as an actual action figure, they're not the greatest. You think articulation wise, they would greatly improve from the late 80s to 2003, and in this case 2004 for this particular figure. But again, they just copied the style of the Ninja Flip Action Raphael, and no articulation really. And you think it's just because of the Ninja Flip Action, but the actual figure, normal figure of this line, also just doesn't have any articulation. So you can only move the legs by the hips and the arms by the shoulders. You can turn the neck. No elbow or knee or ankle articulation. No waist swivel, no waist anything. But if you like this series from 2003, I definitely recommend picking them up. I think if you get them in the box, they're classic looking. I love the box. I think it's wonderful. It shows this face, just like a big giant version of Raph's face on the front. And these figures are a little pricey now today if you get them boxed, so you're looking at about, $30, $25, $30. If you get them opened, you can find this for, $8, $10, $12, $15 if you're looking for the weapons. Again, they come with the silver size, but I like the brown just because it matches this a little bit better. And it gives more of a vintage look. It just reminds me of the Ninja Flip Action Vintage Raph, which I also have, and I'll do that review later on and possibly a comparison. But today is just 2003 Raph. Raph is my favorite turtle. Just like Pokemon, I gotta collect them all, so I'm very happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review of Ninja Flip Action Raph from 2004, 2003 cartoon series. Picking up on the auction sites again for relatively cheap. And overall, if you have kids and you just like the action, it's very, very cool. He flips. You can get him, if you have a lot of momentum, you can get him to flip multiple times. Sometimes he lands, most of the time he doesn't. Quality is very good. It holds up. The mechanism holds up. I used to have the vintage one. I used to flip it all the time. So as for style, I give it like an 8.8. For sculpt, I give it like an 8. Paint, I give it an 8.5. And overall, I'm giving it around an 8.4. I think it's a very, very cool figure. And again, for sure, I recommend it if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, 2003 cartoon series. And if you just collect turtle figures in general, it's a no-brainer. So please Hulk smash the like button. Subscribe if you like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. All right. Peace.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.